Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of the Scott and Jamie Show. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jamie.
And the topic today is the yes mentality, Jamie. And this is a very special Scott and Jamie show because it's a mini-series.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have 5 episodes week after week.
Yeah.
Each one ending with a cliffhanger.
Oh.
Very exciting. So what is the first installment all about, Jamie?
So let's give an overview about the whole yes mentality. So the yes mentality to me is this idea that so many times when you deal with customer service, people say no before they even hear you. You know, you barely get the whole sentence out and they're like, nope, can't do that. It's not going to work. Nope, it's not going to work. And they shut you down with all the reasons why the thing isn't going to work. But really in life and in customer service, having a yes mentality is so important.
Yeah, and if you're a boss out there, imagine what it would be like if your employees all embraced this yes mentality.
It would be phenomenal.
You would rock and roll it.
Yeah. So we actually got this idea because we're presenting the yes mentality to an organization. So we can do that for you guys. But we have 5 steps in this. So each week we're going to cover a step.
Right. And step 1 is really, it happens even before you walk in the door to work.
Yes.
And it's about attitude.
Attitude. Your attitude is so important. People think that circumstances really matter. I need to make enough money to make it worth my while to be a great employee. And, you know, I need to have the right promotion to make it worth my while. I need to get the right education so I can get the right job. Circumstances, research suggests, takes very little.
Right. It has very little effect on our overall attitude if we choose to have very little effect. It's the other things that really matter. And we talk about these things called intentional positivity. Mm-hmm. The positive psychologists out there call it PERMA. It's an acronym. Mm-hmm. We've mentioned it many, many times in the Scott and Jamie show. So it's a way to prime yourself for the yes mentality, is to focus on ways in which if you are not bringing in a yes mentality, if you're not bringing in that sort of can-do attitude to work, perhaps it's because you're not finding ways to foster positive emotions.
Yeah, and regardless of what's going on at your job, regardless about how toxic the environment is, you have control of your own attitude.
Absolutely.
So you can have the yes mentality regardless. And the example is, a couple of years ago, I was at a job that it was a really toxic environment. We got a new boss and nobody was happy, and it just, everybody kept doing this. It got worse and worse and worse. And I was sick of it. So I instituted a 3-minute dance-off. So I played a song on my iPhone, and everybody got up in their cubicles and started, and Scott, let's see your dance.
Oh, like that. Right? Isn't that how you dance? I don't really dance, so I don't know. I didn't get that, Gene. Like that? Something like that?
Yeah. After 3 minutes, you can't help but laugh, especially if you see somebody like Scott dancing. You know? It totally changes the attitude and the atmosphere, and had nothing to do with us making more money or having a less toxic boss.
Right. Yeah, these things are very important. Finding ways to inculcate and foster positive emotions, finding ways to lose your track of time at work, those flow activities we call engagement.
Yep.
Interacting with people who broaden and build you, those great relationships we have, finding meaning and purpose in your life, realizing the world is bigger than just you, and that you want to serve and be there for other people, and then achieving things that really matter to you. Not what other people think you should be achieving, but what you want to achieve. Those intentional positivity type ideas and practices make a difference before you even walk in the door, and make a difference once you walk in the door.
Correct.
In your office. I think that's the key here, is that PERMA, intentional positivity, should be practiced all the time.
Yep. So beginning with the yes mentality, the very first step is before you walk in the door, check your attitude.
Exactly.
Check your attitude. And stay tuned, because next week we'll have step 2.
And it's all about something very curious. That's your hint. I mean, I think we're going to get 1,000 hits on this one, Jenny. What do you think?
Totally.
All right, until next time, bye for now.
Bye-bye.